Listen, I'm not trying to start something here, but I do have to ask this out loud. If men are really the problem, then why don't y'all just leave us alone?
Do you know what about this video has me giving bombastic side eye right now? The hypocrisy and the contradiction. Because, sir, you are contradicting yourself, which is it? Because how is it that men are quote unquote having a male loneliness epidemic, and in the same breath, women are not avoiding men enough, or women are not avoiding men at all? As usual, the go to for men evading accountability is expecting women to shrink themselves or completely disappear. Sir, you were asking for a magic trick, and I don't know when I signed up to be a magician. It's not going to work, alright? They do everything but take accountability. Because how do you turn around to say that women should avoid men? We live on a planet that is 70% body of water, first of all. 8 billion people in the world. Men are more in population, like 40 something million more in population due to China and India alone. And you're talking about women should avoid men. How else are we supposed to avoid men? Was it not trending where that guy was complaining about the lady that was going on a stroll with her dog? She didn't acknowledge him when he was trying to, I don't know, greet her or whatever. That she didn't acknowledge him. How else are women supposed to avoid men? How else? What do you want? I have a suggestion, okay? Don't come for me. I think the only way to quote unquote avoid men is to terrorize them to the point that they avoid us. Because women have been shrinking themselves. But my suggestion when it comes to terrorizing men is to terrorize them with your bills. Baby, legally speaking, you're not in the wrong, you're not committing a crime. Your bills get paid. Either they pay them bills or get out of your face. Either way, you are winning. It's a win win situation in general. It can also go wrong, but in general, it's a win win situation. Disclaimer, this is just my opinion. You are not obligated to agree 100%. We can all agree to disagree, and multiple things can be true at the same time. So don't be in my comment section on some BS, alright?
Let me tell you something. As a woman, you've done entirely way too fucking much if a nigga blocks you.
This is how you get a man to block you with just using 2 words, okay? So this guy tried to DM me and he was being very inappropriate. He said that my pictures on IG looked like it was giving corn vibes. Of course, I was very offended by that because what? Is this how you approach a woman? So I just wrote fatherless behavior because that's what it was showing. Not even 2 minutes and I got blocked. They always say this to girls, but when you say it to them, it's a problem.
This is your PSA to make men as uncomfortable as they make us. Y'all, I was in a hotel and I was going up the elevator. I'm in the elevator by myself. I see a man walking towards me. He looks like he's about to get on the elevator. So I open the door for him so he can get on the elevator with me. And then this man looks at me and says, you know, as a woman alone, you really shouldn't hold the door open for a man. And I looked at him dead in his face with a straight face. I wasn't joking. I said, I'm not stuck with you. You stuck with me. He did a little nervous laughter, promptly got off. Now we're both uncomfortable.
Hi, Pookies. Okay, so yesterday I went to the gas station and I met this old man there, right? And we were texting earlier and he really upset me. Okay, very rarely does a man say something that actually pisses me off because I already expect them to say something dumb, but he said something really stupid. So we were texting and he was like, oh, I hope I'm not too old for you, haha. And I was like, no, like I usually go for older guys. And then he was like, that's good. I usually look for younger girls also. And I was like, oh, why is that? Just asking, like, why do you usually look for younger girls? Just to see what he would say. And he said, old woman don't know how to treat a man. I need someone who can keep me young and on my toes. That is what he said. He didn't say older woman. He said old woman. And as a young woman that will one day be an older woman, I take offense to that, boo. I didn't think that was funny, nor did I think that was cute. So he said, I need someone who can keep me young and on my toes. So I said, if that's what you're looking for, then let's start now. Okay? I said, when I saw you at the gas station, I thought, oh, When did George Washington come back to life? You had on that tired-ass white button-up shirt with a stain on the collar that I can only assume is food-related due to the big burlap sack you call a belly that was hanging over your 1930s pantaloons. You have no hair, and you were smiling at me like I was something to eat. I thought at any minute you would start barking. After I saw your 2001 Subaru, I was going to slam my door in your face because only a man would have the audacity to chase down a woman half his age at a gas station and not even offer to pump her gas. But then you caught my attention when you said you were 42 because I thought, no way, he's at least 265. So I continued the conversation for my own amusement at that point. Let's be clear. My intentions here was to receive a few meals and some gas money. But judging from that statement, I can tell you are not able to provide either. Next time you think you are somehow too good to date women your own age, I'd like you to schedule an appointment with your primary care physician and request a physical exam. Because whether you like it or not, your best days are behind you and your future days are numbered. If you would like to continue this conversation, I suggest you call your mother and ask her for some money because I don't go anywhere cheap. And I love appetizers. And Steak 48 doesn't have a senior citizens discount, nor do they have an early bird special for those of us who are age challenged and on their last good knee. How's that for keeping you young and on your toes? He texted back and he said, be blessed. Did he not say he wanted me? Didn't he not say he wanted a young woman to keep him young and on his toes? Did I not keep him on his toes? You didn't see that coming, did you, big bitch? You didn't see that coming, you big old bitch. You didn't see that. Don't come to me trying to play, both sides, talking about, oh, I don't date older women. You couldn't. Don't know older, because he said old, mind you. This old-ass man is calling women old. Don't know older, mature women want no 57-year-old man. Okay, driving a 2001 Subaru with stains on his shirt, no hair, patchy ass beard, going around talking about, I don't date older women, I need somebody to keep me young. You're not young, you old bitch. Very rarely do I actually get upset by what comes out of a man's mouth, but he really got me there. I sat and paused, and I'm like, I'm 24, but one day I too will be an old woman. And I'll be damned if I let this old broke bitch go around telling these young bitches that I don't keep him young and on his damn toes. Yeah, okay.
Another thing that I was talking to one of my best guy friends about is the fact that, he didn't realize why I am so, short with him about a lot of things, because why I don't have a lot of, sympathy for where he is at in life. And it's because of the simple fact that, I had to remind him that I am the only woman in my entire bloodline, okay, that has been able to live the way that I live right now without a man, okay? I have been able to get homes. I have been able to buy my car. I have been able to have my own bank account, my own jobs, travel, do things with my friends, live in this way. My mother never got to, my grandmother never got to, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother never got to, and with this administration that we have right now, I don't even know if my nieces will ever be able to. I don't even know if my great-granddaughters would ever be able to. My great-great-great-great-great-great, any granddaughters are ever going to be able to get the opportunity that I have right now in this very moment of our entire existence. What do you think I'm going to do with this life that I have? I am going to travel. I'm going to eat good. I'm not going to settle for just some mediocre loser man. I am going to laugh. And I'm going to do things that I love. I'm going to go snowboarding. I want to go, I know how to skateboard. I can snowboard. I can wake surf. I do so many things. I travel with my friends. I hike. I party. I rave. Anything that I could
possibly get my hands into learning how to do, I will. Okay? My next thing is like, I want to learn how to tattoo. I'd be getting bored and I'd be like, I think I'm gonna pick up that hobby. Like, there are so many things. I'm gonna learn pottery. Okay? Like, I learned how to ride a motorcycle last year. Like, that's what I'm gonna utilize my time with. You think that I'm gonna sit here and be worried about a man? No! I don't even know if my fucking niece is gonna be able to live my life. And I feel so bad about it. Like, do women not see what the hell they're leaving for the kids behind us? Like, what the future, like the past generations have fought so hard for us to be able to gain? And you think that I'm gonna sit here and be sad about the male loneliness epidemic? This is the first time in fucking ever that women are able to live this way. That we weren't having to be subjugated by a man. And you're mad because you didn't think to go get an education? I don't know what to tell you. Cry somebody else a river. Please, ladies, use this time that you have to live your fucking life. Fuck!
I'm back. Hello, my lovelies. I need us to take away 2 principles from this video, if nothing else. First of all, we live in a system that tries to neg women into thinking that we are inconsequential inconvenience of society that should be banished to the edges of society. But no, that is not our lot in life. We are here to live life loud and proud and to the fullest. Okay? It doesn't matter what anybody has to say about it. And now, the second thing I want to add, please do away with the cool girl mentality and the cool girl lies. Babes, I cannot stress this enough, especially to my younger ladies out there that are in that phase where they think being a cool girl is cool. I'm also talking to myself. Being a cool girl is not it. It gives that man leeway to be dangerous to both you and himself. And then if there are children involved or other people involved in the scenario, it becomes a danger to them as well. So please do away with the mentality and the programming of being a cool girl. It's very important to give these men boundaries and standards and expectations to meet up to. If not, they'll be doing any and everything. It will not be fun. It will not be an enjoyable experience. And as always, I am your host here, the Empress H Speaks. Don't forget to like the video, share if you have someone in mind that you think this will help. Comment if you have anything to add, but please keep the comment respectful. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, y'all. See you in my next video. Bye for now.